Hello everyone, my name is Shaniqua White. I'm using Google Classroom for my assignment this week. I titled my class Miss White's Class. Very simple. I will update it once I get my theme for this school year. Somebody might say Miss White Smarties or something in that nature. My cover, very basic. Sailboats in sun. My stream, I'm pretty sure it looks like everybody else's stream, just where I posted my assignments. At the bottom, I have Welcome to Second Grade, Room 305. I teach second grade in Room 305 in Marion County School District. We are not one-to-one, so we do not use LMS systems in our district, for example, Google Classroom. I'm looking forward to using Google Classroom next year as a resource for parents and students outside of school. The assignments could be graded, but I will not grade them in my real classroom because all students do not have access to computers to access Google Classroom. And we do not have enough in the classroom for everybody to use them. So if we navigate to my classwork section, I have two topics. I have Math Eureka Module 1, and I have Science States of Matter. In Marion County, our math curriculum is Eureka. For second grade, Eureka has 8 modules. I started on Module 1. So of course, I will add Module 2, Module 3, and so on. Science, I am using States of Matter for this assignment. If you notice, I have the subjects first. I have math, then I have science. The reason for that is to keep everything organized. And I do have second graders, so they know how to spell math, they know how to spell science. So that if they're looking for math materials, they know to go to the math section. They're looking for science, they will go to science. And I will also add in ELA and social studies as I go. At the top of my math section, I have 2 materials. I have vocabulary and Narbonne. Of course, you always need to know vocabulary in order to be successful with a topic or anything of that nature. So we're going to go with vocabulary first. Sorry, my internet is a little slow, so please bear with me. Module 1 vocabulary. Module 1, we are working on sums and differences to 100. So we have our add-in, which is one of the numbers being added, a 10 partners, and number bond. Remember, everything I post in Google Classroom will be first taught in class, and I will post on Google Classroom so students have that extra resource. So these things are vocabulary that we will have discussed in class. Go back to Google Classroom. That is the first material that I posted. Then we are working on number bonds. So here I just have a basic visual of what a number bond is. Number bond is basically a part, and a whole. So 3 plus 2 is 5, and we reuse it with subtraction. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So students will be able to refer to this, which would also help them with their exit tickets that I'm going to go over in a few. So next, I'm going to quickly go over, we have Module 1, Lesson 1, Module 1, Lesson 2, Module 1, Lesson 3. These are basically the same things. They're YouTube videos that we refer to parents to let students review, have extra practice. So I have the I can statement first. I can practice making and adding a 10. And it says, please watch the YouTube video to help you review for Lesson 1. Lesson 1, 2, and 3, they're the same. So once I finish posting all of the lessons and modules, they will say the same thing. It will have the I can statement, watch this video to help with the lesson, whatever real lesson they're on. So here we have Module 1, Lesson 1, Grade 2. YouTube, the YouTube author for this, he's very great. He has them for every grade, every lesson, and every module. So he starts off by telling the objective. Then he goes to explain the process. See, here's a number bond which I showed you.
Number bond is a thing that looks like.
Okay. So basically, he has a video reteaching the concept that I would have taught in class. So if we go back out to Google Classroom. Remember, I said these are the same things, I can statement videos. If you're interested in watching those videos, you can go to YouTube, type in second grade Eureka, module whatever, and then the lesson. So then we have our exit tickets, which follows the video, the YouTube video. In class, I will teach a lesson, then we have our exit tickets. So here I did the same thing in Google Classroom. So when they're at home, they can watch the video and do an exit ticket, the same thing as we would do in class. So the first exit ticket for lesson 1 is a Google form that I have created. The Google form has 6 questions. They're 1 point apiece. So students, they're adding a 10. So basically they're 10 plus 3, 2 plus 10. They're very basic, just adding to a 10. They will complete that, turn it in. Assignment that could possibly be graded. Module 1, Lesson 2, exit ticket. It is a quizzes. I made a quizzes. Students love quizzes. They think it's a game, which actually it could be used for check for understanding. So here's the quiz, Module 1, Lesson 2. As before, which Lesson 1, they have 6 questions. I use 6 questions because we normally give our exit tickets for 3 minutes. So we have 6 questions, 30 seconds apiece. That is 3 minutes. So question 1 starts off with 10 plus 4, 10 plus 8. See, it grows in difficulty as it goes on. Then we have 30 plus 9, 40 plus 3. They're all open-ended because Eureka is basically open-ended questions. We don't use A, B, C, D. They're all open-ended. Then we have 2 Numerbond questions at the bottom, where they will have to fill in the part that's missing. That is another assignment that could possibly be graded. Then we have Lesson 1, Lesson 3, exit ticket, and it's a Google Docs form. As you see, I'm using different forms of technology where they can still work the same way we do in class. So here they will just type in the answer. They're adding like numbers, solving by adding or subtracting ones. This is all review material. And then at the bottom, there's a word problem. We are very, very heavy on word problems. So students could use mental math to solve this, or they can use a scratch sheet of paper that they have, then they'll type their equation in. This is simple enough to use mental math. We teach them mental math with Eureka. So that is it for my math Eureka Module 1 topic. Then we have our science. Science has my resource at the top, which is a States of Matter word sort I created. Then we have States of Matter PowerPoint, Teachers Pay Teachers resource, and my 2 discussion posts. This States of Matter sort will not be graded. It just lets me know what students know and do they have an understanding what a solid, liquid, and gas is. Direction says drag and sort each rectangle into the correct state of matter column. I put an example up, candy, and it has the rectangle under the solid column. If we scroll down to the bottom, this is where the rectangles are. So students will basically pick up the rectangle and move it into the correct column that it belongs in. It's very simple to do that. So we're going back to classroom. Then we have our States of Matter PowerPoint, discussion. So let's go to our States of Matter PowerPoint. It's the Teachers Pay Teacher resource. I love it. I used it in my classroom last year. I will use it again in my classroom next year. So it's Matter PowerPoint. It talks about what is matter, properties of matter, mass and volume, the 3 states of matter, which is solid, liquids, and gases, which would help with our discussion. So it's basically a PowerPoint on matter, different types of matter. So our 2 discussion posts, we're using Padlet to complete these discussion posts. So our first one is called States of Matter. The title is States of Matter. Answer the following questions. What is matter? What are the 3 types of matter? So I posted my first discussion. It says type your name on the title line, which is here, so I know who made the post. Answer the following questions. What is matter? This can be found in the PowerPoint. What are the 3 types of matter, which could be found inside of the PowerPoint? So it lets me know if students have been paying attention and if they use the resource that I posted. That is our first discussion. Very open-ended for second graders. Then next we have the states of matter changes. States of matter changes. What are the 2 types of changes matter undergoes? Explain each type and give an example. Like the first discussion, type your name on the title line. Answer the following questions. What are the 2 types of changes matter undergoes? Explain each type and give an example. This is straightforward. I will have an example of this in class so students know exactly what they're supposed to do with palette discussion. This wraps up my Google Classroom for this assignment. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.